froth this season. TCU coming out 9-4 last year, but have lost their quarterback, Josh Hubert, to the transfer portal. Sonny Dykes has signed a new contract, a new recovery and wellness center. They've got some of the best facilities in the Big 12. We'll see if they can continue some dominance after their run to the national championship a few years ago. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Craig. Completes it in the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. In the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want...
Could be it, headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play-action fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Thurman. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball in the ball.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Right on the money. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Gets it into the end. Back to pass, it's Craig. Got his man down the middle. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. He wants to throw it again. And that one's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Goes to the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's third and goal and third and long. To the air. It's Craig. Back's got it. Touchdown, Horn! Wide receiver going in motion. Caught, and he's got room. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Pulls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Edwards.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, he makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1 yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
On the run, it's Payne. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Edwards.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Puts it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why...
Maybe a crease. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Bring in the heat. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. Can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Complete. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Going for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina! Breaks the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Ran through the contact. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to pass on 2nd down. Buying some time. 1st down and more. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll throw on 3rd and short. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. The 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Edwards. Looking to the end zone. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Push ahead on the sneak. And the offense just tries to sneak it in on second down, and that will not happen. The defense stuffs them again. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Payne. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Gets it to him on the screen. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Looking to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the North Carolina sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So now it's second and long.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Got a man. It's Thurman. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Off play action. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, UNC! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Craig. The screen, he's got wheels. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line.
Fires one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's small. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, North Carolina! The defense does the work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Craig. Under fire. Complete downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. Handoff to the single running back. Makes it past the marker. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking down the middle. Finds space on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
Right, and I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. They're going to go right back to him on first down. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Tar Heels! On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The run inside. It's Payne. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. On the ground with the counter. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Gets it out fast. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Edwards. On target.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, UNC! And they add. And the Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Running inside, it's Payne. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. From the gun, the running back has it. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love